And before we begin, I would like to introduce Dr. Iverson, who was instrumental in making this possible, and then we will begin with our program. Dr. Iverson.
So thank you, Ms. Rossi. Thank you so much for that introduction. Ms. Rossi is one of the finest principals here in Greenburgh Central School District, and I've so enjoyed working with her the past 4 years I've been here. So hello, everyone, and welcome, and thank you for coming out here this evening to the R.J. Bailey opening or ribbon cutting for this beautiful edifice that we're all sitting in right now. I want to start always by acknowledging our Board of Education members, assembled here on the front row, and our trustees. Thank you so much. We were just together last night, but we'll get together again tonight. But good to see you, and they're here because they were very instrumental in this work that I will tell you about, and you will hear about tonight. I'd also like to recognize former New York State Representative Tom Abenanti, who's here. Could you raise your hand there? Thank you, Tom. I did invite Mr. Abenanti to come here. He played a pivotal part in the renovations of this assembly, and you will hear more about that. I want to recognize my central administration, who's here with me tonight, my Assistant Superintendent of Business, Ms. Lisa Raymond, who also played a part, my new Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Njoku there, and the Director of Facilities, who worked along with the board and everyone in getting this building open and ready. So I just want to express gratitude to all of them for their support. I also want to express my gratitude to Dennis Pugliese, our Facilities Committee. The Facilities Committee, that's what I want, because that committee is a board committee, and the number of meetings that committee, led by Board Trustee David Warner, that the number of meetings they held to get this up and running, I can't tell you how the commitment was there, the steadfastness was there. So I want to recognize the Facilities Committee members. Some may be here because many people in the public are on that committee, who also played a part in making these pivotal decisions that ended with this building looking the way it is. So I just, whoever you are, any role you played, we want you to know how we are so grateful because our kids are enjoying this. Finally, I want to thank our administrative team, as I said, and faculty and staff, and everyone who's here. You know, it's wonderful to be back here. I thought about what do I want to say very briefly as before I take my seat. You know, this is my 4th year here, and I started here. You couldn't walk in here and just, when you walked in here, it was awful. And it's just wonderful now to be back in the R.J. Bailey Auditorium. As most of you know, the auditorium recently went under in all of these renovations to the floor and all around you, the seats, the carpet, the painting, all around you, all of those were renovated. We are enormously grateful for the former Tom Abenanti because he approached the board and I 4 years ago when he was state representative and said, what can I do to help Greenburgh Central School District? What can I help you with? And we told him, and he came through with a donation of $500,000 that started this project. Give him a hand. And if you remember, board members, we all stood on the steps and you were here, we walked through the building and just said, what do we want to do here? So he was instrumental from the beginning, and it was his contribution that started the ball rolling. So I want to make sure I acknowledge that. After careful consideration, though, the funds were used for here to do this work. And so now what I would love to do is to recognize our board trustee president, Trustee Tracy Mayers, who's going to now come forward, talk a little bit more, give you more details, and she will then follow up with introducing Trustee David Warner. So Trustee Mayers, please come up and introduce some of our guests.
Thank you so much, Dr. Iverson. And I don't want to overlook, we have to truly thank you, Mr. Abenanti, because as Dr. Iverson said, it was $500,000 you got us. And you know, Greenburgh is a great place, but very often we're forgotten about. And you didn't forget about us, so thank you very much. So, yes. So, I'm the current Board of Education president. So I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. I am honored to be here for our ribbon cutting ceremony to open the R.J. Bailey Auditorium. Thank you to all the parents and community members that came out to celebrate with us. As board president, I have the honor to introduce our current and our former Board of Education trustees. The Board of Education is a volunteer elected body of 7 residents. We commit to a 3-year term where we oversee the management of the school district. We watch and keep a very good eye on the spending of your tax dollars. Due to that, we're called trustees. They entrust us with the money. As a board, we make critical decisions that affect the education of the children in Hartsdale and Fairview. These decisions last for generations. One such decision was to have to close this auditorium. It needed critical work in order to remain in use. We do not enjoy making the hard decisions, like closing school spaces. However, what a joy it is to participate in the reopening and the ribbon cutting tonight. Trustees are neither paid nor do we work for the school district. We spend countless hours focused on the education of Greenberg's children, and due to that, they deserve some honor. So let's start with our current board members. One of our most recent elected members is Trustee Adanya Mans. Please stand and let everyone know who you are. Trustee Mans is a graduate of Woodlands and a current mother to 3 students, 2 of which are here at R.J. Bailey. Rebecca Sempolayo, please stand. Also a graduate of Woodlands High School and a mother to a recent graduate and a current student in the district. Erin Jacobson. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Erin and Rebecca are both PTA, previous PTA presidents. And Erin is the mother to 2 students in the district, one of which right here at R.J. Bailey School. Julia Long, a prior PTA president and mother to a current student. And David Warner, father to a graduate, and as he always says, a happy customer. Last but definitely not least, is my current vice president. She's the mother of a recent graduate and a current senior who happens to be the school district valedictorian. She's a former PTA president, and I'm going to say my right hand, because without her, I couldn't do this. Chris Valley, please stand. Our former trustees also have dedicated their time to serving the children of the district, and many of them are here tonight. So, you know I'm going to introduce you as well. Please stand, Jamal Thomas. I saw him stand up. Thank you. Jamal is an involved community supporter and a graduate of the district. We also have our research chemist. I saw her come in. Dr. Tanya Dragic, please stand. I'm also happy to see my former vice president, Ashley Pineda, and our technology expert in the room. He was awesome with technology, so helpful. And last but certainly not least, Mr. Lloyd Newland, who served on the Board of Education from 2002 to 2019. Please stand. Thank you all for your service. Now you're going to hear from my fellow trustee who was once my board president for the first 2 years that I was here, Mr. David Warner.
It was a long time coming, but it's finally here. I'm David Warner, board trustee and chair of the facilities committee. Thanks to everyone who participated in restoring this beautiful auditorium. Look around. There's no paint peeling from the ceiling because the roof doesn't leak anymore. The chairs aren't broken or are actually comfortable. The walls and the curtains look good. The kids have a place where they can have any number of assemblies, plays, and concerts, including the winter concert we're about to enjoy. Many people contributed to this project, but the seed money that got it started came through the offices of former State Assemblyman Tom Abenanti. Let me tell you about Tom. Tom Abenanti was a political science major in the 1960s. He got his law degree from NYU Law School. He moved to Greenburgh in the 70s, became president of the Orchard Hills Civic Association, served on the Greenburgh Town Board, the Westchester County Board of Legislators, and the New York State Assembly. He and his wife have an autistic son, and he advocates for the special needs community. I got to know Tom Abenanti at the annual Regional PTA Legislative Forum. I was a liaison, and every year I'd stay after to plead our case to Tom. We are a high-needs district with low state aid. I'd get one sentence in, and he would respond for 15 minutes, expounding on the law and its shortcomings and drawing a detailed map of the political environment. He's a lawyer with a political science degree and a cause. You couldn't shut him up. Tom sponsored legislation for us, but couldn't get anything passed. We tried to get aid for the ill-fated district reorganization bond, same result. The COVID pandemic hit and disrupted everything, including our lobbying efforts. During COVID, we could still have outdoor activities. Our students co-sponsored a CODA, codependency, walk with the LaFell School in October of 2021. Tom Abenanti was among the speakers at the finish line. We introduced him to Dr. Iverson, and the next thing I knew, he was inspecting this auditorium. Tom is no longer a member of the Assembly, but we just received a check from DASNY for $500,000. He got it for us on the way out. On behalf of the R.J. Bailey students and parents, you have done well. Thank you.
I'm not going to speak much longer because I took so much time, but I would be remiss not to recognize our town supervisor, Paul Feiner. Please stand. I don't know what got into me. It's all those countless hours here at the district. Who's next on our agenda, Dr. Iverson? Ms. Rossi? Oh, Mr. Abenanti. If you would like to say some words, please.
Good evening. When I was out in the parking lot, I thought I was coming to a basketball game, looking at the size of this crowd. But it's great to see so many people coming out for the school. You know, this is really beautiful. It's even much nicer than it was when my daughter went to this school so many years ago. I don't want to tell you how many years ago it was. But it is beautiful, and you guys have done a great job. Really, really fabulous job. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Do you remember the American rock group, Fleetwood Mac? Some of you have heard of them. Some 50 years ago, they sang, "Don't stop thinking about tomorrow." You know, and that advice is as wise today as it ever was. Maybe even needed more today, given what's going on in the world and in other parts of our country. And, you know, while we need to look back, we've got to look back to go forward, to learn from the past. But we will not progress if we dwell in the past, literally and figuratively. Yesterday's ideas should be the foundation, not the ceiling for tomorrow's ideas. So too, tomorrow's leaders who study in this building every day deserve today's living space, and not the ruins and the remnants of the past glory. As Fleetwood Mac sang, "Yesterday's gone, tomorrow will soon be here." And the world is not and should not be all information technology and artificial intelligence. Computerized isolation breeds social deterioration. And we are social animals. We need a space to interact. And this is a town square. Once again, the billionaires who have all they need and much more are telling those who don't, wait a while. You can do without it a little bit longer. And that's the attitude that produced the demise of this space, what we saw 4 years ago. It's not acceptable, and your effort here shows that you believe we can't wait any longer. So I'm so pleased to have been able to use the power of the public position of assembly member that this community so kindly lent to me. to help you ensure that those who are our future leaders have what they need today. And this project here, the $500,000 of state money, is proof positive that when governments work together, we can make use of government in a way to make things better for people today. So I'm pleased to have been able to be your instrument in helping get some of the money that you used to make this space so beautiful. You know, we know we haven't yet achieved our best days, and we can make our community even better. And you renewed this space because you believe that too. As another American rock group, Journey, sang way back then, don't stop believing. So please, don't stop believing. Thank you for the great job you did. Thank you for letting me be part of your celebration of the rebirth of this town square, a major investment in the future of our community. Great job, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Abenante. Tonight we celebrate something truly special, the return of our auditorium. This space is not just a room, but it's a stage where creativity flourishes, pride grows, and memories are made. Having this auditorium back means so much to our school community. It's where our students can shine, showcasing their talents. Don't they know I'm off duty right now? It's where our students can shine, showcasing their talents and hard-working performances that bring out their very best. It's a place for assemblies that unite us, for shows that inspire us, and for moments that remind us why we're here, to celebrate and support our incredible students. This auditorium is a source of pride for all of us. It represents opportunity, growth, and the amazing potential within every student who steps onto this stage. Thank you for being a part of this moment and for sharing in the excitement of all the wonderful events yet to come in this beautiful space. And I want to bring some of my, two of my school leaders. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow, and these are our future leaders. I have Amy Alfie and Uli Cook, our president and vice president of the Student Council. And Sydney Brooks is our secretary.
Good evening, parents, students, guests, and staff. We are so delighted to welcome you to our new Mitchell White Auditorium. My name is Amy Alfie, and this is Uli Cook, and we represent the Richard J. Bailey Student Government as president and vice president. We would like to express our sincerest thanks to all those who made this new and exciting auditorium possible for the students at RJB, especially Assemblyman Abenante, Dr. Iverson, and the Board of Education. Before having this wonderful auditorium, we did everything from concerts to plays and assemblies in the gym. As a result, this introduced obstacles that prevented us from showing our full potential. For example, during the concert, chorus and band could only perform for the parents, who also had limited and uncomfortable seating. Furthermore, when the drama club performed, we could not occupy the backstage, so we had to utilize the hallways and classrooms. Additionally, another challenge was having assemblies for multiple grades, because for particular events, such as the Chinese New Year celebration, participants had to perform 3 times for everyone to view it.
Now that we have a magnificent auditorium, there will be multiple opportunities to utilize and enjoy it. Specifically, for concerts, including this one, we will have more room to perform and a vast amount of seats for the audience. So we now have more available seats. Additionally, we have recently had various new assemblies, including No Place for Hate, a presentation from a meteorologist, and an introduction to our IB profile. Since we have updated technology, including spotlights, a curtain, and speakers, we can enhance these extraordinary experiences and create a lovely environment for our audience. Finally, our graduation ceremony has normally been held at Woodlands, but this year we can have this special occasion in our marvelous new auditorium. Once again, we would like to thank all who supported R.J. Bailey students in making this come to life. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
So this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Our leaders will go on stage and hold on to the ribbon. And I would like for Mr. Abenanti, Mr. Paul Feiner, board members, Dr. Iverson, to please join them on stage. And form, yeah, absolutely. Without them, we couldn't have this done. So all guests, let's go. Come on, don't be shy.
Realize they're only 11 years old. You should be running for president. 10 years.
So I'm going to give a few minutes for the transition. If those of you who would like to remain and watch the concert with us, you're more welcome to stay. I know some of you had other events to attend, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes for the transition.
concert part of the show. I see so many reserved seats and so many important people. But honestly, truly, my VIPs are here on the stage now, so give them a big round of applause. That's sixth grade band. And my other VIPs is every family who supports their kids with music, arts, drama. This is what Greenberg is about. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is why I love working here. So I hope you enjoy the concert.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. It is so amazing to see this beautiful auditorium filled with a crowd here to support our amazing students. So thank you so much for being here this evening. I'm here with the R.J. Bailey Chorus, who has been working very hard in preparation for our first concert in our brand new auditorium. We are thrilled to be here tonight. We have 3 selections for you, I'm going to invite Phoenix Victoria to come down and introduce it.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are excited to perform a beautiful and lively piece titled Sisini Moya by composer Jacob Navarud. This piece is inspired by the vibrant rhythms and rich cultural traditions of Eastern Africa, specifically the drawing from the Swahili language. The title Sisini Moya translates to We Are One, a powerful message of unity and togetherness. Through infectious rhythms and soaring melodies, Navarro creates a joyful celebration of harmony, bringing us all closer through music. We hope you enjoy this dynamic and uplifting piece as we have enjoyed preparing it for you. Please sit back, relax, as let music join us, bring us together as one. Thank you.
We are one.
legendary Elton John. Released in 1970, this heartfelt ballad quickly became one of his most beloved songs. The lyrics, written by John's longtime collaborator Bernie Taupin, express a sincere and personal message of love and appreciation. It's a simple yet powerful song about offering something meaningful to someone special, using the language of love, of music to share your feelings.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. to perform Mr. Frosty Winter by Teresa Jennings, a lively and playful song that captures the magic of winter. With its upbeat rhythm and fun lyrics, the piece invites us to imagine the frosty air, snowy landscapes, and the joy that comes with the winter season. It's a reminder that even in the coldest months, there's warmth and excitement to be found in the simple things around us.
Mr. Frosty, Frosty Winter, why'd you have to come around? We were happy with the autumn, and then you had to come to town. Your cold wind blowing, and all that snowing. You're really going too far, too far. Mr. Frosty, Frosty Winter, can't you see we're freezing here? Won't you take a nice vacation and come Mr. Frosty Winter, why'd you have to come around? We were very happy. Then you came to town with your cold wind blowing and your snowy snowing. We think you are going way too far. Mr. Frosty Winter, can't you see we're freezing here? Take a nice vacation and come some other year. Mr. Frosty, Frosty Winter, why you have to come around? We were very happy autumn, and then you came to town. With your cold wind blowing and all that snowy snowing. You think you are going way too far. Mr. Frosty, Frosty Winter, can't you see we're freezing here? Take a nice vacation and come some other year. Oh, come dressed here. Oh, come again some other year. Take a again some other year. Not now.
Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. I just have a few people that I would like to thank really quick. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Iverson, the Board of Education, for making this beautiful auditorium happen for us. We are so lucky to have this beautiful space to perform in, so thank you very much. I want to thank Mr. Dennis Bickley for always being our person to set up the audio. Thank you so much. Mrs. Rossi for her continued support of the arts, always supporting everything that we want to do here at RJ Bailey. Thank you, Mrs. Rossi. I want to thank Mrs. Khan, our after-school coordinator, always keeping us in line after school. Thank you, Mrs. Khan. I want to thank the custodial staff for helping us with all of this setup. Thank you to our custodial staff. You guys are the absolute best. We appreciate you so much. I would like to thank all of you, the parents, for being, again, supportive of the arts here in Greenburgh. It is so important, and we couldn't do it without you. And lastly, our amazing students, who this could not have happened without all of their hard work and dedication. Thank you so much to these amazing students. Okay, ready. So I'm going to dismiss the chorus, and then I'm going to explain to you the dismissal process for the rest of the students.